Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've had an awkward series of successions here, but we are currently in a position where this war is going to end relatively soon in Mecca's favor. That's good. And we are fighting just these guys. Now, we also have a de jure war going on here. I don't think we care about it. We're not going to participate in that war in any meaningful way. We're just going to get this siege done and get that territory back. We just discovered the fascination Mongols. Mongols? No, Mangonels. If we had discovered Mongols, I would have been not hugely concerned based on our position, but mildly concerned. So, Arched Saddle is being exposed. I thought it was Royal Prerogative that was being exposed for some reason. Maybe that changed in one of the successions. I don't know if that can happen. I do want Royal Prerogative. So we're going to work on that. Horseshoes would be great, don't get me wrong. But Royal Prerogative is very good. Gilman eventually we want as well. Arched Saddle is fine. That'll be in 4 years, and that'll allow us to change out some of our stuff. Now, our financial situation is non-great, right? That's for sure. Our financial situation is very non-great. What can we do about it? Well, we can demand a payment from this guy. That'll help. What else can we do? Well, we can ransom off anybody who's not a vassal. Okay. There's not a lot that we can get here at any one time. But we can do something like this. Cool. So now I want to just continue to ransom these. Additional taxes from the peasants, huh? What would that actually give us? Things will work out in the end. They always do. So we're going to continue to ransom off these prisoners. The war will be over here very quickly, right? This is not a very complex war. So we're going to work our way through this using these ransom proceeds to pay for the war for the moment. Only 10 gold? That's a little sad. But sure. Let's grab at any cost. That allows us to sell titles, and that's certainly something that we want to do right now. What do we get? I need the money for the good of the realm. I really, really do. So there we go. Let them believe what they will. This siege is not going very quickly, is it? We've got 6 months on it. Do we have a siege commander here? Last I knew we didn't have one available. We could pay to recruit this guy 110 gold. I feel like we really can't afford to do that. So we should split off some forces here. Do we only have the... Oh, we only have the 1 unit of onagers here. That's why. Okay. We're going to send these guys down over here, and let's raise our other men-at-arms here. Cool. So we're going to split the onagers. They are going to go here, and these Mubarazun are going to come down over here. Easy peasy. Lose 210 gold. No, thank you. I'm not going to lose that kind of gold right now. It'll make a fine addition to my collection. Actually, we're just going to destroy it, and that'll be fine. Beautiful. So, that will accelerate this a fair amount. This war ended inconclusively. That's not this war. We did just inherit a mosque. So that is this mosque up over here, which we need to not hold for the moment. That's fine. And we're about to finish up this siege. I'm not going to give you gold. Good one. So... let's put this guy in as our marshal for right now. He's very angry. But I mean, everybody's very angry right now. So that's not shocking. 10 opinion of us? Yeah, that's actually very good. We want to gain opinion with this guy. How's that war going? Okay. That's interesting. He really should do something about this. Can we demand that you surrender in the vassal war? We can just stop the vassal war. What do you got there? Actually, he did it. Beautiful. So that war is over, and we can just deal with Mecca now. Of course, we need to enforce our demands here and disband our troops. So we're now at peace, and we can revoke this guy's title. We have a truce with him. And we can't revoke the title because we have a truce with him. We could execute him. That would do the trick. But I don't think we want to lose the opinion with his close family members, to be honest. So, how long is that truce for? 4 years? Okay, we're going to, I think, move him to the dungeon, but, well, what's this guy's opinion with us on revoking the Emirate of Mecca? Minus 10% chance. 48 of that is his opinion of us, right? We're working on a sway. We can also eventually send him a gift. We are losing money right now, but I believe that is because of our men-at-arms replenishment. Okay, so we're going to ransom off this prisoner. That looks good. And then we're going to ransom this prisoner. Cool. So what are the odds that we can imprison this man? 32%. And it would be only him rebelling. You know what? Let's roll it. I'm going to assume he's not going to go quietly. So we're instead going to just raise up our men-at-arms here. He has access to about 5,000 troops. So we'll need to raise a few levy troops here. And we're going to head directly into Mecca. Wait a second. It worked. So we disband our troops. That is magnificent there. Now we revoke his title, which we have a title revocation reason for. And he accepts that. Of course he does. He has no choice. So at this point, these guys report to us. And they're going to be a little angry. Yeah. But they report to us. We need to start handing out some of these titles. So we're going to start with mosques. We're going to hand out one here and one here. Then there's also a mosque down here that we can grant out. That puts us at 10 out of 9. So we're just going to grant out this castle then next, I think. Actually, we have stationed regiment there, but we can move that. So we would instead grant that out here. And now we would need to station our onagers somewhere like in Mecca. And yes, that's 0 per day right now. I think that's probably... It's the control there. It's because this is turned off. It'll reactivate on the next month tick. Okay, that's fine. So that looks great. We've got Mecca back under our control. Let's see what our income looks like now on this next month tick. Minus 6.6 still? Plus 12.9, plus 20. Okay, yeah, that's looking more like it now that these buildings are activated. So that's good. Our brother and rival can be ransomed off. I feel like he should stay imprisoned, to be honest. And we'll take back Yanbu as soon as we can, and we'll grant out one of these other castles, probably this one. In fact, we may want to move this unit of onagers right now to be stationed over here. As is. Just so that we can grant that out later on. Is this ransom acceptable? Yes. We'll take 25 gold. Okay. So now that we've nearly got our situation fixed, nearly, we have a lot of upgrades to do. No doubt about that. We need to get Yanbu back, but that's 4 years on that truce. Which is very, very sad. How are we doing on our accolade situation? Okay, we need to bring back the silver hand. So we're going to hop over to our decisions, and we are going to restore accolades if we could. We don't fulfill all requirements. We need at least 1 inactive accolades and no knights that can be appointed to it. We have that, don't we? Inactive accolades, the silver hand, we cannot appoint to the silver hand. We have enough prestige. I don't know why this isn't letting us do this. Are we on cooldown, maybe? Maybe we're on cooldown here. I don't know. That's a little odd. But whatever. We're going to continue to ransom off these folks. Not our brother for the moment. He's probably going to cause us trouble. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. Cool. So we have 363 gold right now, right? We want to come in here and start working on some of these upgrades. So I want to upgrade this barracks. This is going to give us quite a lot of additional military power to get these upgrades done, and that's absolutely huge. We can also upgrade our siege men-at-arms from the current onagers up to mangonels, and that's going to be somewhat expensive, but I do want to do that. We're fully reinforced on our men-at-arms, and that's why our income swung so much. That's absolutely expected. And that looks absolutely great as well. We can ransom our vassal here. I'm not going to, though. We're not as established at this point as I'd like to be. Expanded grazing area in Taif. Looks good. We are not going to ransom this. Get out of here with that. We want to revoke your title. You don't get out of prison until you lose your title. So this truce needs to end in 2 years. That's the idea there. We can get an upgrade in K-Bar, and we will definitely go for that. We get a new stewardship perk, and we are certainly taking avaricious. Getting us up to 42 gold right now. We finished up a task, so I want to make sure that we're actually working on these tasks. Yeah, we're going to need to increase control in Medina. Yeah, definitely. We've got that lackluster administration there. Up over here, organized service, that seems fine. I'm looking for corruptions. Mismanaged pastures. Okay, we'll want to work on that eventually as well. So for the time being, that looks okay. I wanted to get these guys working on faith conversions down over this way, and also working on cultural conversions, but it looks like we are... Wait, were we? No, we weren't. We want to work on cultural conversions down over here as well. So that looks absolutely fine. This ransom is actually acceptable. What is this icon indicating? He's a baron? Okay. Sure. I guess it's a vassal of vassal sort of thing. So we're going to continue to upgrade our structures here. Yes, send in this guy in his 75 gold. Beautiful. Our court grandeur goes up to level 7, which is fine. We're not too concerned about court grandeur right now. Continue to upgrade that. There we go. I don't want to spend gold. Sure, we'll visit the royal court. Inadequate host, huh? How much would decent fashion even cost us? Not that much. I suppose we can make a bit more of an effort. And we'll plug the hole in the floor. We'll have a smelly court, but it'll be fine. No, we're not going to give this guy the Sheikdom of Mecca. That's absolutely not going to be a thing. He can be a personal champion, though. That seems fine. Cool. So we'll tick on forward here. We could hold court, but that sounds like work. So we're not going to do that. We can demand a payment from this guy. He doesn't have much money. We'll probably wait on it. The real question now is, how long until we can sell trivial titles and extort subjects? The answer is a couple of years. Okay, I want to check in on our inventory here. Actually, our prize bow is very, very close to breaking. And that's going to cost 625 to repair. Wow. Oh, we have regalia now. We don't have armor, though. We're lacking a trinket here. We could put on the prize ring. We have 2 prize rings, so that seems okay. We're going to need to work on repairing some of these things. And the prize bow absolutely takes priority, but I'm not sure if we get the money to do it between now and then. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We're going to take 13 gold here. And then we'll also take this 21. That puts us up to 182. We may end up losing our prize bow, because that's ridiculously expensive to repair. Like, tremendously expensive. But we'll see. We'll try. This ransom is acceptable. 50 gold does get us a decent chunk of the way there. But I kind of doubt we'll get enough. Without events, anyway. Let's see. What is our wife on? Managed domain? Yep, that is correct. I wanted to double check that. We're at 395 gold right now. A disorderly market, huh? Do we get any gold here? Well, we get some dread anyway. I guess that's fine. Expanded grazing area in Medina. Cool. I'd love to continue to construct there, but I do want to get this prize bow repaired. So, could we cheapen it by hiring an antiquarian? We might actually be able to do that. So, if we were to go into our... Is that in Council? Is that in Realm? It's in Court positions here. Right. So our antiquarian, artifact decay reduction, enables you to reforge or repair artifacts. So who do we have? We've got Nura here. Okay. So we've got Nura the antiquarian. That will at least buy us a little bit of extra time on these decays. No cost to reforge, but 625 to repair. Okay. I wish we knew exactly when this was going to... Okay, it's yearly decay of minus 0.8. Noted. So I think we actually do get it then. Yes, this is acceptable. It's going to be very close. We can get an additional ransom done here for some more gold. Fantastic. This ransom... Is this acceptable? 100 gold basically guarantees that we get there. I might regret that later. But we'll see. Call to war? Actually, yes. We're not going to maybe help, but that'll do just fine. We're working on increasing county control. We just finished that, and we want to come over to Waj at this point. Now, I know that we've got our mismanaged pastures over here, and we'll want to work on removing that in Mecca, but I want to get our control up over here first. Can we revoke Yanbu yet? No, we still have a truce for 12 months. Okay, so if we go into here now, this was what, 625? Yes, repair them. Okay, so we're not going to lose the prize bow. Now, how much is it going to cost for these? Or do we want to just change over to something else? Well, the Gazelle Horn is definitely better than the memory of Princess Adila. No doubt about that. Yeah, these are all kind of crap. I think that we definitely do want to repair these that are equipped. So this we can repair right now. The Lucky Bedouin coin. We'll go ahead and do that. And the Regalia, we don't need to repair for quite a while yet. Our Gazelle Horn is going to cost 75 to repair. Sure. And then our prize ring is going to cost 375. Okay. Now I want to see what's going on with this war here. Interesting. Claim on the Grand Emirate of Transoxania. This guy can't win this on his own. And his allies, other than us, kind of suck. So if he's going to win it, we are going to have to help him. So we have to decide, do we care about this war? It's so far away. Ultimately, I think the answer is no. We're probably not going to do that. We just discovered Arched Saddle. And what is being exposed next? Okay, Royal Prerogative is Fascinated and Exposed. We don't need both, I think. So we're going to hop down to exposing Gilman to reduce our men-at-arms maintenance. Beautiful. That looks good for now, and I would like to get these repaired. So we're going to need some additional cash for that. We'll ransom off this guy. Looks good. We're at 154 gold right now, so we can definitely repair our gazelle horn. Consider that done. And then this prize ring, 375 to get that done. Cool. I want to work on investment here. We're not going to go help that guy. He's too far away for us to really help, but being in the war is helpful for us because of war profiteer. So that's absolutely great. I have no concerns about that right now. How long until we can extort subjects and sell trivial titles? Just a couple of months. Beautiful. Can we revoke this guy's title yet? 4 months. Okay. So 30 October. Around the time we can extort. So that sounds great. We finished up a task, and which one was that? That was our increasing county control up here. So we're going to come down to Mecca here. I'm not... Did that actually go? Because I'm just wanting him to remove this mismanaged pastures, right? That'll actually be a pretty big boon for us. We can grab, say, cutting cornerstones. Beautiful. And then from there, I want to get this trinket repaired. It's not strictly speaking necessary, but I just want to get it out of the way so that we don't have to think about that. And now we can work on upgrading our personal castles. That's going to be a very big deal, of course. Do we want to go to this grand wedding? Probably not, to be honest. I don't think there's a huge reason to do it right now. And we can extort subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? They even live by my mercy alone. So this is going to give us minus 15 courtier opinion, but 24 dread, and that'll be absolutely great. That gives us a good amount of cash, and then we can revoke this title from this guy. He rebelled against us, so that's absolutely fine. We want to grant out this temple holding to someone else, and we're actually at 10 of 10, so we don't actually have to hand anything out. Beautiful. I love it. That's really, really good. So Yanbu is intended for heavy infantry, right? So we want to come up over here. This is not really intended for heavy infantry. We want to move these to Yanbu because we can see 29.25 versus 47.25. So we want to move them down over here. And we will just work on upgrading these bellows for now. I just want to get, honestly, economic upgrades are kind of the bigger upgrade if we can. And yes, this guy is going to be slightly upset with us for not showing up. And that's fair. That's fair. We're kind of being a jerk here. Let's expand this grazing area. Cool. And I just want to increase our income at this point. That's the primary goal. Now I want to check in on the status on restoring accolades. Okay. So do we have it? Do we have someone that is eligible to be the silver hand now? No. And we can now have up to 3 accolades. So we should look at our inactive accolades. The Tiger of Al Medina, first among the guard, gave us Skirmisher, which I forget what that does. Skirmisher damage. Yeah, that's Skirmisher regiments. We don't use skirmishers. So heavy infantry regiments is definitely something we want. And then I think maybe the Tiger of Al Medina. Prestige per dread, uncontrolled attacker advantage. Although maybe we would want to create a new accolade here. So if we were to do that, we would have this guy be, he's currently a contender, which isn't really what I want. What other options does he have? Valiant for just flat army damage. That's actually really strong. So we would take Valiant, and Contender could go into the secondary attribute. That would just be increasing his experience. Scoundrel is an option for making mercs cheaper. I don't think we really care about that necessarily. And this makes Holy Wars better. Maybe we would go with, like, this. Okay. So now we've got this guy. We can have another accolade, and I would like this to be the Silver Hand. Unfortunately, we can't appoint anybody here. What if we... Because we know we're not going to want to use First Among the Guard or Tiger of Al-Medina, right? I'm pretty confident that we don't want those. I'm just going to destroy these titles. And now we just have the Silver Hand. And I'm hoping that that'll allow us to restore accolades. No. Okay. Maybe it is on cooldown. If so, we'll find out in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.